Okay, so now we're going to do the degree of a multivariate polynomial. Multivariate just means there's a whole lot of variables. When you find the degree of each term, what you're going to do is add up the exponents. The degree of the polynomial will be the highest one that you get. So what I'm going to do is figure out the degree of each term separately. I have 4 terms in this problem. All the way to the minus sign, 16w to the 4th, v squared u to the 3rd is one term. Here, the minus 3v to the 7th is a term. The plus 7 is a term, and then the u to the 4th w is also a term. So if I'm going to figure out the degree of each term, I'm adding up my exponents. 4 plus 2 plus 3 would give me 9. This one just has a 7. This one doesn't have any variables, it's going to be none.
And 4.
And not 4?
5.
So, if I were going to rearrange this one, this term would go first, this one would go second, that one on the end would go third, and my number would go last. They're not asking us to rearrange this one, they just want to know what the degree of it is. The degree is the one with the highest sum. 9 was the degree that we got. So number 14, again, I'm going to separate all of my terms. They're separated by where those plus and minus signs are so that I can find the degree of each term. So if I have 10u to the 4th, w to the 5th, y to the 3rd, what's the degree of that term? 12. If I have a minus 6w, the degree of that term is 1. If I have a plus 4, the degree of that term is 0. And if I have y to the 9th, u to the 6th, I would get 15. The degree of the polynomial is which one of those numbers? The 15, because that's the biggest one. If I were to rearrange it, that one would go first, that one would go second, that one would go third, and that would go on the end, right? So, number 15. We want to give the degree of our polynomial. We're going to find the degree of each of those terms. So the degree of the first term would be 9, the second term 0, the third term 4, and the fifth term. What's the degree of my polynomial? It's a tie, but it's still 9. Even though they both had the same thing. And when you have something like that, it really doesn't matter which one you put first. They're both 9s. One or the other could go first and it'd still be okay. So, just some crazy math words.
So
Oh my gosh, I guess.
When you do this on Alex, do you have to put like what the number is, or do you just write the 9?
You just put the 9 in on this one. They're just asking what is the degree, so you just put the answer in.